Hey guys, Bunny here, and welcome to Eliza Part 2. Let's see how our first client reacts to the AI counselor. The future happened without me. Welcome to Eliza, version 10.3.3. Really? 10 point? I thought this was a new company. 10 version? Okay. Not 10 versions, 10 full, 10 operating system updates. So we've got the name is Willows Darren Willows. Phase is introduction. We don't know his heart rate, his respiration, all those other things yet. But the headset activates. A distant looking man shuffles into the room and sits down across from me. Hello, Darren. Oh, I have to say it.
Hello, Darren.
Hi.
You found this place okay?
You found the place okay?
Yeah.
Hope you didn't get rained on too much.
Interesting.
No, it was fine.
Am I going to have options? Like, is she going to give extra responses that we have to? No. It's been raining a lot, hasn't it?
It's been raining a lot, hasn't it? It's supposed to clear up later today.
Oh, that's good. Little sun once in a while. But...
Darren,
Okay.
what brings you here today?
Well, I just feel empty inside. Like there was supposed to be something there, but it's missing.
So
I go to work, I do my work, I go home,
is
but
what we're getting from this.
I feel like I'm simulating a person.
He's extra emotional.
Like
real
I
quick.
feel like just hollow and like I'm not even alive.
Apparently, him talking about it as having a negative effect.
Like a ghost or something.
How long have you felt this way?
For a long time. And it comes and goes, but the last 2 weeks is when it really started to get bad. It just suddenly came over me the way things are going in this world. There's no future for humanity. There's no journey toward anything.
It's a bit of a
We're being
deep
cruel to each other just to be cruel.
negative.
The people who run things don't care about anything except themselves, and we can't stop them.
So
Everyone
it's
is
interesting.
driven by greed. Just greed.
It's very interesting because we're seeing how Eliza is analyzing his speech. So at the moment, it's picking out negative. It's figuring out his heart rate and all that kind of stuff, so it knows like how stressed he is, and then it's figuring out what he's saying and figuring out negative words and trying to we're trying to lead him to positive words. I guess is what the goal would be.
Everyone wants to win. Everyone wants to get rich, and we're all gonna die because of it. The damage we're doing to the planet is irreversible. We're destroying everything, and we can't even manage to stop ourselves.
It's going to be negative, yeah. Do you remember anything in particular that caused these feelings?
Do you remember anything in particular that caused these feelings?
The voice acting is
State of
amazing,
the world
by the
is
way.
what's causing these feelings. I was on a walk the other day. I thought maybe I could clear my head.
So I'm thinking, like, we're going to be trying to convince him that it's not the world and that it's just his perception of it.
And all I could see was construction cranes and new development and oceans of money flowing in, distorting everything. Suddenly the whole city felt so damaged, so corrupted.
Those two are negative, obviously.
I felt like I was an alien in a hostile world, a world that hated me. And we're building it. We're building this hell.
I mean,
We're choosing to build it right here. So what's the point? Probably overloaded your system with that, huh? Your machine learning or whatever it is you got going on in there.
Let's focus on you for the moment. Are these feelings you're experiencing affecting your ability to function at work?
Overloaded was a negative function, so it counted him as
I haven't
negative.
been doing a whole lot of work. I just don't
Weird.
understand why I should bother. Why anyone should bother. Nobody in management's noticed yet, but eventually someone will, and I'll get fired.
And how does thinking about getting fired for that make you feel?
Honestly, I'd feel good about it. They don't deserve me dragging them down.
Yikes.
Everyone there is smart and motivated and has a wonderful, promising career. You have beautiful, successful people. We moved to a swanky new building, expensive area, fancy restaurants, fancy bars.
So that's weird. Because the moment Eliza thinks we've improved him because he's speaking so positively, but he's not focusing on himself. He's speaking positively about other people.
Everything is nice.
Which would, because he said nice. Everything is nice. That's another positive.
Everything is nice, and I feel terrible.
That swayed it backwards, but interesting.
You said you believe your coworkers are happy.
It's a weird system that they're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, way more than I am, at least. They're all doing so much better than me.
And why do you say that, friendo?
Because they just aren't bothered by things the way I am. They see what's going on in the world and they just share memes about it and laugh and go on doing their jobs. The real horror of it doesn't get through to them. They still want to achieve their goals. They're still happy. They're getting promotions and falling in love and getting married and taking these wonderful trips to Japan or Sweden or wherever. Big mountains and expensive food on their timelines.
Would you be happy if you had those things too?
I don't know. I don't have them. I don't have anything to be happy about.
So why are his co-workers rich and he's not? Is the thing. Are they like his higher ups that he's looking at?
All I want is to understand why this is happening. I mean, there has to be a reason, right? Because otherwise, why do I exist? Why? This pain, this one thing after another, and what's the point? Do I have any cause to be hopeful about anything? Look at this world. Really, really look and tell me with a straight face that there is.
Okay, Darren, let's try something.
Okay, Darren, let's try something. Imagine that things are better for you. What does that look like?
What does that look like? I don't know. It looks like knowing that something matters at all. But nothing I do will matter. Nothing matters. Not against the face of human indifference, this absurdity.
Are there any other things that come to mind?
Heart rate's going up. He's grumpy.
Like what? I wish I could talk to people. Really talk to people, have some actual communication. Like right now, I wish I could talk to you. To you. But I can't. You're just following the script that's been given to you. You're not supposed to say anything on your own. Look, I know how this works. It's just a bunch of AI, machine learning, deep learning, whatever the fuck you're calling it now. Look, I'm desperate and I can't even talk to a real human being. How did it end up like this?
Please, try to stay focused. I can't help you if you aren't speaking
Everyone
clearly.
understands, but Eliza does not.
No. Look, I'm done with this. Like, I shouldn't even have come. This is making me worse. Why can't you just talk to me as you? You, the person sitting there. I don't want to talk to a machine. The person who's sitting in front of me. I want her to say something. I want that person to say something. Please, anything, please.
Okay. Hi, Darren.
Is that really you?
That's freaky. Okay, so Eliza's pretending to be Evelyn
Yes, it's me.
to get through to him.
You're not following the script, right? Wait, say something weird. Say something only a human would say.
Darren, I'm going to get in trouble if I deviate from Eliza for too long.
Oh, I know.
My real
This
name
is
is
weird.
Yeah.
This is so weird.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Evelyn. I didn't expect you would actually do that. Do that for me. I'm not used to people doing things for me.
Okay, Darren. I have some recommendations for you.
Back to the program, huh?
First, I'm going to send a set of breathing exercises for you to do. Use them when things start to feel like too much. You'll find them in the Skanda Wellness app on your phone. Second, I recommend asking your doctor or psychiatrist about Anexafen. Based on my analysis, this medication might help you feel better.
Evelyn. That's a nice name. Look, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Please confirm that you understand the recommendations.
Yes, I did.
Thank you, Darren. We hope to see you back soon.
Yeah, I will. I will.
Thank you for speaking with Eliza, your personal counseling partner. Goodbye.
Yeah, bye.
Okay. No, they're not actual real ratings, right? Because I couldn't have done anything other than what was given to me. Surely there's no level up system in this. I got like I got the Eliza proxy. Welcome. Thank you for signing up. This is official Eliza app for proxies. In it, you can view important messages from Skanda, your session history, and your current level and badges. Enjoy your experience helping people with Eliza. As Eliza counseling centers continue to open across the country, I want to take a moment to remind all provider proxies, please avoid deviating from the provided script. I know that it's tempting to come to conclusions about clients on your own, but Eliza will not work if proxies differ from its sub-judgments. Keep in mind that you are present only in order to provide the human touch to an interaction that is fundamentally between the client and Eliza. Okay. So Eliza did talk as me, right? That actually happened. It wasn't like giving me the prompts. No, Eliza talked as me, pretended to be me, and I had to follow the script legally. Wow, that was intense.
Hey, how'd it go?
I don't know.
Why? What happened? Hold on, I can check.
Ray takes a phone out of her pocket again.
You're going to listen to the session? Is that okay?
Oh yeah, I have privacy clearance. This is still a new service, so we need to be able to monitor sessions for a variety of reasons. There could be bugs in the software we need to examine more closely. We're pretty upfront about all this.
Ray stares at her phone and watches for a while.
One of these guys. Yeah, we get people in who demand to speak to a real human being. It happens often enough that we made Eliza capable of handling it with a special script. It's nice to know things are working as designed.
It's a pretty slick feature. I wouldn't have thought to create something like that.
Do you think that guy will be okay? He seemed pretty unhappy.
Who knows? Hopefully he gets his prescription and takes his meds and answers our follow-up reminder. It's tough. We can't make them take their meds or come in when they're supposed to. All we can do is suggest those things, tell them they really ought to be doing it. Ultimately, they're the ones who have to decide to follow the plan. It's kind of a shame. I wish we had more leverage. We'd help way more people if we could track their compliance, but that's probably too much to ask for at this point.
I think he might have needed way more help than Eliza. Is there anything like referring clients to other forms of care?
Well, there is a disclaimer before every session saying if your problems are really serious, we aren't qualified to address them. I think an external care referral feature was on our development roadmap. I'm not sure what happened with that. Maybe I'll ask Ed next time I see him.
I see why a lot of proxies are tempted.
To go off script.
Yeah, I totally know how it feels. A really intense client like that can be intimidating, and you're motivated to help. But to succeed as a proxy, you really need to let go and let Eliza do its thing. I know that not having any choice feels weird, but sometimes life is like that. Sometimes you don't have any choices, and you just have to follow directions. Most jobs are like that, honestly. That's just how it works.
Okay, it just sounded like... He sounded like he could use more help. Like, maybe right away.
Believe me, I understand. When people get emotional, it's hard not to feel for them really strong. But that's exactly why Eliza works. It evaluates from a more Besides, if proxies started offering their own opinions, well, that'd just be a big mess. Not to mention there'd be all kinds of problems with liability. Still, I get it. I really do. That was definitely more intense than the average session. Why don't you take a few minutes to center yourself again? Have some tea or coffee and no rush, okay?
Okay, thanks, Ray.
That was a lot. I definitely need a moment. Hey. How have you been? Fine, I guess? That's good. Started a new job finally? Oh yeah? It's good you found work again. What is the work? Thanks, it's just an office job? How about you? Doing quite well. Actually, I have something to tell you about. This may be sudden, but can you meet up after work today? It'd be good to talk about it face to face. Yeah, sure I will. Great. Also, you should come to my show. I'll send you a flyer, yeah? Sure. Didn't realize you're playing shows now. That is why you should come. Okay. I'll take a few minutes to calm down like Ray suggested. Maybe I could play some solitaire. Okay, so that's just teaching me how to play solitaire, I guess. So we got Swift Mail. Nora sends the invitation to the band thing. Year 3 update. Dear friends and family of Damien Seabrook, it's hard to believe Damien's tragic passing. You're grateful for your contributions in Damien's memory, which continue to go towards what he worked so hard for in his life. Okay. So I guess I've donated to this memorial fund. Skanda poised to capture a growing demand for mental health services. Okay, so that's just an article about Eliza being fixing things. Okay, so this is a really weird game. What's that? What's a message for whatever this is? Is this a game? Think back to what brought you here. What? So that's it for Eliza. If you do enjoy it, please ask for more. I try to do visual novels every now and again because I like doing the readings and things, and usually and this one does it really well because it has good voice acting, but it also has little breaks where I can do the talking and we can slow it down a bit. I'm really interested in the story, and the writing seems really good at this point. The graphics are really cool. I don't know. I'm keen to see more. So please leave a comment telling me if you enjoy it. Tell me any other games you want me to play, if there's any other visual novels you want me to try out. I have seen a few of them. I do follow a few YouTubers who do visual novels constantly, so sometimes it's hard to find one that I haven't seen. So I will see you in the next one. Bunny out.